I did sort of a haul and a photo reveal. I am hoping that if you are seeing this, I've just gone live. Giving it a second. I am going to try something today. All right. Okay. So. Oh. Doesn't work if the noise is on, right? Okay. I see what's going on with my computer a second. Am I behind on you all screen, or is it just mine? It might just be my computer and the setup I'm trying to do. Let me check and see if I'm still. Hello, I found out, figured out. Let me take and go down on my computer and come back. I found out why the videos are private. Okay, so the videos that you've gotten into are ones that I haven't scheduled. So if I schedule a video, it's marked private until I go live and change it to public. So they're showing private and no one's getting the notifications and no one can get in because I'm not making a pre-scheduled live stream public. So that's the reason you are not getting notifications. Now let me go. It is really cool. I didn't know if they would have it for me because I'm relatively new. But if you notice on your phone, there was a new feature that started today. If you're scrolling, you know me, I drop out the stuff I bring in here. If you're scrolling through with your mobile device, you will see a red circle around anyone who's at live at that moment. And you can pull them up. So let's see if this is working. What I'm trying to do is, okay, I don't know if it's going to work. I'm having to, so what I have to do with my computer, I have to run Wi-Fi, personal hotspot from my phone to my computer. Oh, it looks like it's catching up. So it's trying to catch up. Because what I want to do tonight is, if I do this paint right, as you all are talking and it's up here, I can look over here. So I'm playing with my computer a second, if you all don't mind. I'm gonna have to take this down, I think, and reconnect. Let me reconnect my hotspot, because my phone's doing well. My computer should be doing perfectly. Okay, I got it reconnected. Let's see if this does it. Okay, so, are you all seeing me wave, or are you all live with me? All my actions and stuff look the same, or does it look delayed? Because what I've got on my computer is way delayed, like by minutes, and there's no way it can be that delayed. yeah, I don't know how to work, but we'll see. So, let me miss that. Huh. I don't know. I have to check into that. I don't know if this is going to work the way I was going to work it. I might have to test it. Because what I've got, I'm going to show you my setup. So, I've showed you the room and done the room reveal before. So, oh, it'd be nice if I unlocked my camera. Glad I know that now. Okay, so here's my laptop. And I've got it sitting here. That's something on my screen. You all don't look y'all anymore. Does the room look better? I don't know what that was. Had to get that off. Okay, so I've got my table here. Got some stuff to show you. And then I have my cart and an area set up here to hang the camera down on, and only if I want to flip it to so you all can see me, and I can leave the camera up and still read what you post over here. But this might be a night of trials. So while I'm working on trying to get my computer to work, it's got an update now that hit it. I got something in the mail today. Okay, well, let's see what happens tonight. Okay? And let me see, I might be doing that myself because I noticed on the computer I was like 10 seconds in front. Like what I'm seeing on my camera is 10 seconds more faster than the computer. Does that make sense? So you are hearing what I'm saying after I'm starting the next thing. And that's something I'm slowly realizing some of that as I go. Okay, so I'm gonna try to bring up. Okay, so I think that's what's going on. So I think what's happening is I say happy abandoning and click the video, and I'm not giving it time to actually process. Okay, so my system is not going to work the way I was going to do it tonight. I got a couple of things to show you. We might make it a quick night and do some painting tomorrow. After I figure out my system, because my computer's just not going to work. We worked it out last night and did a little paint sculpting. So I got a real cool thing. Even though I'm in Lexington, Kentucky, my church is in Louisville. I lived there for the last 18 years. And just moved back here to be with my family after we sold the house. So my church is still there. And I just hadn't called them. Something about being afraid to call and tell them I moved, admit that I've been in a nursing home, stuff like that. I should have talked to them first. So I called them Monday. And I told them what was going on, and I asked them for newsletters and stuff. And I got my first one today. So this is the March 1st one. I didn't realize it. I didn't get it in time because I missed Ash Wednesday. It is a Baptist church, but we do celebrate Ash Wednesday. And I haven't even looked through this. Oh, there's a young adult podcast. Oh, a friend of mine runs it. I did not know that. There's all kinds of weekend services. I was trying to see if there's any prayers that we could add. This is an open letter, so it was kind of cool getting it today. There's all kind of worship services. I'm gonna put this up here if you're looking for a very welcoming church and you don't have any place. Here's where the videos are streamed weekly, so you don't have to go to service. I've been watching them. I just hadn't. So do you see that? Do a screenshot if you need to. It is a very warm, welcoming church. I tell you what, I've been going there. Yes, it is definitely everything. This is something unique that they do. They take and go out and they place crosses out in the front of the church. See all these, and any person that gets killed, between month to month, they list their names, and then they add to the crosses. So these are all the people that have been killed in Louisville, and there's a cross, and it's got their name, and they add it every, it's done Ash Wednesday, so they just went up. No, the first Sunday of Ash Wednesday, they add a bunch more. Their first Sunday of Lent. So, but isn't that neat? That tells you how warm and welcoming it is. I'll tell you what they did, okay? This tells you how inviting a church it is. They actually included me in the they actually included me in the newsletter. So that is so cool, so people can pray. Should have got with them a whole lot. Well, I was already in it, and but I just hadn't been around. And so they were like, you can still, if anything happens, we can still take care of your arrangements and everything. So it was really cool, just touching base with them. What was I going to say? Oh, here's a really cool thing. And like I said, I'll put that thing back up again. Here's the name of the church. Highland Baptist Church in Louisville. A lot of people hear Baptist and some people are excited and some are put off. And I'll tell you what's really cool. Pulse nightclub happened. And on that Monday, they, along with two other ministers, a Baptist minister, it was a Methodist minister. Oh, thank you. It was our pastor, a pastor from the AME, a pastor from another Baptist church, an African American Baptist church, because that's I can't remember it's not a Baptist church. It's not AME, because the AME, the pastor is African American, and I cannot think it's just a Christian church. So it was just a Christian church, non-denominational. That's the term I'm trying to think of. And he was African American. The Muslim cleric and a Jewish rabbi got together because my pastor called them. He's good friends with these four other gentlemen. They went out and bought bouquet floral arrangements for all of the bars, the gay and lesbian bars in Louisville and different nightclubs. And they went on the first night, that Monday, and they delivered flowers. They dressed down in they dressed up in their clerical uniforms, as I call them, your full clergy with your collars and your suits, and walked in, knocked on the doors, and presented themselves as humbling and giving them flowers of compassion. And that act meant so much to not just the gay and lesbian community, but the overall community. There was so much going on, and to have them do that, have these 5 pastors that had no reason to be together, starting to get together and just go hand deliver flowers. So I'm looking for that. I'm looking for it one more time so we can show it to you. Yeah, I agree with you. And like I said, I'm not saying one way or the other. I just thought, yeah, and like I said, it was just awesome that these pastors just went out of their way on their own. They had a conversation, they got ready, and they showed up. And so, and here's their link one more time. They, Friday nights and Sunday morning, they actually have 3 services. The church has a lot of members. It was kind of cool that they went on and sent this. And they said they would be sending me weekly bulletins, so that's so cool. If you weren't in here earlier, which I just want to show you the recap of the ones that were finished painting. This one, and this one. And I also wanted to do an apology. When I was talking about the jar paint that I got tonight, I was thinking it was this paint. This paint was just like water. I'm not sure who had it. It was a cheaper brand. This was a little bit thicker, and I did use it on some of the paintings. I didn't realize how I pulled it out, and it had the short cat, the black cat, and was short, and I went, oh, I'm a little correct. Yeah, I totally agree with you there. I just wanted to correct that they were 2 different paints, and I didn't realize it, so I'm sorry about that. These are thin, but they are thicker than these. And these, the glitter, I thought that would be really cool. It's gel, and it's such a thick gel. You can't mix it in with paint for it to work. But I have been using it for glitter. So, things didn't set up the way I wanted, but I thought I would share this. Do you want to see do a picture? Or do you want me to try to set it up again for tomorrow and do a painted picture tomorrow and just do something else for tonight? I'm all set up. I can do a quick one. Yeah, they do. I just wasn't expecting it. It's like sticky glue is what the glitter paint is. It's not really even gel. It's like sticky glue. Alright, so what I think I'll do, since the computer didn't work, last night, let me see if I can get this up. Last night I'm having trouble with my computer. I have, and I don't know if you can see it, but last night, I was talking about the picture I had, this one here. And for me, how it looks like a rendition or of a piece I did for Jacob the Carpetbagger. I gotta show you that now. Now, I don't know if you can see it real good. It's on my blanket I was sent for Christmas. Can you see his chomps I put on him? Look at that. See those wild chomps? So, look at that. And then look at that. Now you know why I think that picture looks like my rendition originally of Jacob the Carpetbagger. But that's a hound dog. That was early in on my crafts. I thought I would share something kind of interesting with you all. And then I'll go down, and then tomorrow I'll come up and we'll do some paint with me. And by then I'll figure out the computer situation. I'll practice. What I was going to tell you, how I got into this, and well, if you don't, I can't remember. I don't know if you can see it. It's a whole boxing ring. And then when I did the second, which was the mutton chop battle, these were the second characters I did. On the right is Mortimer, and the red is Mortimer, and the right is Jacob. And it's the mutton chop battle. And I did clay to reshape the toy and A&E or WWE belt. Repainted the characters definitely. I'm not even sure who these original wrestlers were. They were WWE characters. Yeah. So like this was early on, me taking another wrestling set and converting it. And in here were the figures were in a like suitcase. And if you look on this, and it has the possum with Jacob. This is one of my favorite ones I've done. These are a couple of the collab pieces. This one I did with the Space for 3. I don't know if you can see it. This is a Barbie car that I did some clay work, paint work. This weighed about a pound after I got through, pound and a half. Really nothing. It had their saying is always leave a space for love. And so that was put on the car, and mine was never ever give up and happy abandoning. I got that, got some the Alvin Theodore and their girlfriends in the car, a little shark on top, and you could actually move the shark and its mouth would shake. This is one I did with Jimmy James Journey. This is, I don't even know, like one of those where you open it up and there's a toy inside. Well, I didn't get the toys, but I got the basket and the little eggs. And this is a rubber ducky unicorn. And so basically what I did is I painted Care Bears, did some clay work, did all kinds of figurines. This in here is probably, this was also for that Jimmy James Journey. It's a baby in a stroller. You see down here it says J and J, Jimmy James Journey, and along the back it said Art Abandonment Adventures AAA. This in here is one of my proudest, and I'm gonna let this be the last one. This is that picture here. I took this several years ago, and it has been auctioned off multiple times. The prints have. I think we've had 6 auctions with this print, and those are the only prints of this that exist, are those 6 prints. And it was done at the Louisville Zoo. This doesn't do it real justice, but this I gave to a charity that provides lunches. They provide backpacks that they fill for kids every night in Louisville. Oh, yeah, true. It's called Hunger Recipe for Hunger, and it's run out of Louisville by Don G. And I donate this print. It raised $550 at the auction, and then an additional donation was given of $300 to get a second print. So that's one of the 5. So it was $850 that was raised with the print, and it was a silent auction, so I felt pretty cool about it. We had put it up for $25. I never known, it just got up, and I was like, man, this was some of the last pictures of this lion. So, and I have the lioness, and I've auctioned off some prints from it. So, and yeah, they put food and send it home with the kids. And in the summer, they make sure the kids have lunch, and they send stuff home with them for dinner. So they can eat lunch at the park, or at the school, and then have dinner bags to take home for their family. So it was really cool that I fed a couple of kids off of print. But as you can tell, I'm getting tired. It would not be a good paint night. We have these pictures. I'm going to start painting them. Oh, thank you. I am going to start painting these, and I'm going to, Tahoki, I said hi. I will start, I'm going to paint these tomorrow. I'll leave one for us to do in the paint with me. And then I'll take and we'll do a draw. You never know, something might show up, something crazy might happen. Tomorrow should just be OT instead of everything else. So until next time, happy abandoning. Good night, guys. And remember, keep smiling. And I'll see you next time. Night.